here with Miss Spoorthi, and she is an inspiration. Thank you, ma'am, for being here with us on the special occasion of Women's Day, of course. So I have a question, ma'am.
Yes, please.
What is Women's Day to you?
Elrigu namaskara. Hi, happy Women's Day. So what's Women's Day? It's a very nice way of celebrating the existence of women. See, it's just like, you are there every day, but you celebrate that birthday for a reason, because you came into this world, you came into existence. Just like that Women's Day, it's more like it's a special day. You can't, people say every day is a Women's Day, every day is a Valentine's Day, but you can't be in a celebration mode every day. So there is a day particularly to just celebrate that womanhood and also give that extra special care and that priority to women on that day. But it's okay, I mean, one day in our life. So now that we have a Women's Day also, so it's nice. It's a way to celebrate womanhood to me.
In your life journey, of course, ma'am, as a woman, and we of course face a lot of problems. So what was one of those problems that you see in this generation that is still going on, and what do you think that we could do as women to change that?
So there's no problem with any generation, according to me, if you ask me. It's just an age, it's just a phase. So I am 90s kid, the typical 90s kid. We have a privilege as a 90s kid to have seen the extremes of both. We are neither that way, we are neither this way. So we have seen our parents, we have seen those innocent mothers. Probably we are the last generation of having innocent mothers, whoever is existing today. So next whoever comes, there's nobody like that. So everybody is educated, everybody is like in that phase. So what is the problem with Gen Z? I am not very sure of that. But I see two extremes here. One set of Gen Zs are extremely focused, extremely future oriented, extremely like, मैं वो कर दूँगी, ये कर दूँगी, मैं, I'll bring the world under my table. There's another set of Gen Z who's completely dead opposite. Okay? This set of people are not future focused. They don't really care about anything.
Not goal oriented.
Not goal oriented. They are in their own world and they are absolutely present focused. By which I mean they see what's happening to me today and I am happy. And I strongly believe, I would not say it's right or wrong, I'm nobody to judge that, but there's no present without thinking about future. See, you are enjoying your life today, it comes with a validity. Expiry date के साथ आता है. कितने साल तक ऐसा present में जी के you will enjoy it. Over time you will learn that life is all about knowing and predictability is very good. मतलब मुझे मेरा life ऐसा चाहिए, मेरा relationship ऐसा होना चाहिए. I want to have such a life, this business. Yeah, it's also about having a curated set of ideas about मुझे मेरा life ऐसा ही चाहिए. Than living for just today, आज का दिन. Who live आज का दिन are those people who are just bothered about daily wages. So don't think like that. Think futuristic. Think about, nothing offense to them, we're very hardworking of course, but don't have a very limited thinking process. थोड़ा बड़ा सोचो.
A lot of our students are just going to pass out in 2 months, right? So what do you suggest, like when they get their first paycheck, and they are, of course, they have zero idea what to do with it. So what would you say that?
3 rules which I got from my mentor, pretty late, but yeah. 1, if you are getting a sum of 10,000 rupees, divide it into 3. First half, that is 1/3, spend. Buy what you want. Do what you want, go give a treat to your friends, go have your favorite food, do whatever you want. The second half, put it somewhere where it is safe and where it is liquid. Third, learn to invest somewhere where your money will earn for you after a certain time. Because like our parents, we don't have the privilege of pension, right? We don't have a privilege of, if something happens to us, nobody will take care. So this saving and this investment has to start from your first earning.
Definitely.
Right? And don't buy an iPhone until and unless your your debit card has a balance of 1 lakh rupees, 1.5 lakh rupees, where you can just swipe everything and just buy it at one shot.
There's actually a very good quote that, don't buy something that you cannot buy 3 times.
Yeah, of course, definitely not. Because, see, what happens is like, okay, मेरा friend के पास iPhone है, that doesn't define the way you live. It's okay. Work hard for another 2-3 years where you become so credible that you can just buy an iPhone without an EMI. Build your skills. Focus on your abilities. So that's what creates you and makes you very different from others.
Definitely, that's a very good way of, I will also start following that. Do you feel like women feel that glass ceiling, that, ki they don't know that they can't go above it and they're just stuck because of something or the other? Do you feel that that is still present in this generation or like in the corporate world right now?
So basically, I have never been into corporate till the last 2 years. I joined an organization, travel company, which is one of the leading South Indian travel company, as a chief marketing officer. So before that, I have done business all my life. I have never worked anywhere. Honestly, there is different perception because I may speak with what I know, what I have seen. But there's a lot of world outside where women have a glass ceiling. They themselves restrict for them to go above it, right? But for what I have seen in my circle, I've been surrounded with women who always break those glass ceilings. I have never been surrounded with people who get scared to break this glass ceilings. So if you want to break the glass ceiling and go above it, find women of similar nature, similar thought process, similar big dreams. And if you surround yourself with women who don't dream big, who have very limited options and who settle to be normal, and if you are not that way, then things don't align with you. So who you are with, who you talk to, who you communicate, and who you spend most of your time decides your future as well.
Definitely, I believe that. So, for example, there's a student and they have 5 friends, and like that person is very career focused, but then because of his friends who are very, party oriented, he just, ends up going to parties. So he will be like, I want to find those kind of people who are career oriented. So how do they start, like, doing that?
Firstly, there's a wrong conception that, nerds like me or, somebody who's future focused cannot party. I party the shit out of it. I have great fun. I travel like crazy. I do everything possible. So I love I love keeping myself happy. So whatever can keep me happy, like for example, I love to travel. That keeps me happy. If I am happy, my focus becomes 10x. And those 3 days in any country that I am having fun will be complemented by next 30 days of hard work. Definitely. Not by not having those 3 days. Then you're going to suppress yourself. Ek hi zindagi hai. Right? So it's not like, you need to filter your team or filter your friends based on your ideology. It's also having a balance and mix of it. For example, if you are a student who's very neutral, you want to enjoy your life as well as you want to have the right kind of people who is future focused and all of that. Have both kind of people. Take what is good in both. Leave what is bad in both. Because too much for future focused people may end up having a boring life, which you may not be willing to absorb. Too much of party and too much of like chill kind of a life, they may not be future focused. So enjoy that bit and don't observe the non-goal oriented aspect in them. So take the good in both the kind of people and design your life the way you want.
What are the 3 things that a person or a student who is like joining the career life should focus on?
I can't say 2 things, I can say 5 things.
5 things,
yeah, so the first thing is health, which is extremely important. Health, I know when I was in college, I was like, why should I focus on health? Because I'm healthy. When you step into 30s only, you will know how healthy you are because of all the junk that you're eating in your 20s. I never felt tired. Now also I don't feel tired, touch wood, God gives. But I've seen my friends who are going to 40s, who were super energetic at 25s, are not feeling the same way. So today, how you take care of your body, how much you love your body, how much you kind of nurture them is your future. So just because you're healthy today doesn't mean you're actually adding toxic to your body to a certain number of years, and that will reflect only after a certain number of years. So please take care of your health at any age. Like even if you're a 10-year-old kid, it's important to take care of your health. So the second thing is be very, very clear about your career or your business. Don't get into anything because you're inspired. Don't get into anything because somebody told you. Don't get into anything just because you have to do it. Because you can't sustain. It's not a sustainable model. So you need to do something which is something you will love, you will enjoy, you will earn, and you can do it for a long term. It's really important. A lot of people will do something that they're able to earn this time, but they don't think whether they can do the same job for a certain number of years.
They don't feel that love towards it.
Yeah, they lose passion. Most of the IT companies, there are employees like this. Though it is a percentage wise, if it is 70 and 30, 70% of the IT employees don't enjoy the job that they're doing.
It's just money.
It's just the end of the month paycheck. But instead of that, especially students, they have that golden opportunity because they don't have commitments. They don't have that stress of paying EMIs and things like that. And parents will also be okay to let them explore for another 6 to 1 year. So in that golden phase, just because you pass out and to get a job, that is the phase where you're figuring it out. And this time is your crucial time. Okay? Not getting into any loans, not taking any wrong decisions, not getting into any toxic relationships. So that phase becomes your degree and you're going to getting a job. This phase, you need to be very, very clear about your life choices and decisions. So get a clarity about your career. What do I want to become? What do I want to create for myself? If your imagination is 1 CR, I see a lot of youngsters saying me, how much do you want to earn? I want to earn 1 CR.
How are you going to earn?
1 CR, if you ask me, 1 CR for someone who has achieved something, for them it feels like 1 CR is nothing. So maybe after 10 years for you also it will become like that, and if 15 years 1 CR will be nothing. Just like how 1 lakh was before, now it is nothing. Right? So don't give it a number. Give it an ideology, thinking that okay, मेरा life ऐसा होना चाहिए, मेरा career ऐसा होना चाहिए. I want to have such a house, I want to have such a family, I want to have such a lifestyle. I want to have time for myself. मतलब मुझे उठने के टाइम पे I want to wake up happy. सोने के टाइम पे I want to happily sleep. This is the goal today. If you ask me, it is not numbers. It is not money. It is not success. I want to be happy. For me, success is equal to waking up happy, sleeping happy. If this is achieved, then you're successful. And this can happen with balanced life only. Without money, you can't wake up happy and sleep happy. Without good relationship, you can't wake up happy, sleep happy. Without good health, you can't wake up happy, sleep happy. Without doing something to the society, you don't feel the contented feeling in yourself. So health, clarity about your career, your financial settlement, that your money management, then your relationship, and finally giving back something to this beautiful country or the world or the universe that has given you the existence, because we are the most beautiful creatures on this earth. So what are you giving back? That becomes really important. So focus on these things, because balance is very important. Giving a holistic approach to your life is very important.
As a woman, who was your sole supporter, that pillar for you when you were growing up?
Bottom line, my mom.
Mom?
She is my biggest inspiration because she is a single mother. She's raised me very strongly with positivity and with no bias of having a girl child. I was given the equal freedom as any other boys in my class. I was given enough liberty to make choices and decisions. I was given the authority and rights to choose what I want to choose, whether it's education, whether it's career, whether it's anything else. And I was said only one thing, bottom line, do whatever you want to do, but make sure and ask yourself that is it not harming anybody else? Is it not harming you? If the answer is yes, then you're going right. ನೀನು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕೆಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ನಿನಗೂ ಕೆಟ್ಟದಾಗಬಾರ್ದು ಇದರಿಂದ. And if you're doing something like that, then it's a right thing that you're doing. So go for it.
Thank you for being with us here today. Thank you everyone. Stay tuned for more such episodes.